What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Les Alex here for Impact. We are live and in living color on a Friday night. We've got Tony on Azorius Blink, bit of a brew, against Lincoln on Gift Storm. Also, I guess at this point, a bit of a brew as well. This is going to be quite the contest, folks. Thank you all so much for joining us. If you're watching live on Twitch, make sure to follow if you dig the content. Consider subscribing and giving us some of those Bezos bucks. We would definitely appreciate that. And, of course, hit up impactgamingcenter.gg for all of your Magic the Gathering and other tabletop gaming needs. We appreciate you, though. We're rocking and rolling here. Looks like we got a archive in play for Tony and 2 blue sources for Lincoln. So Lincoln probably needs to find a red source. Here's an Ether Vial. And there's a Spell Pierce. Holy smokes. That could be pretty important in this contest. Although Consign to Memory is really good against Gift Storm. Being able to counter that Storm trigger is money. Howdy, y'all. What's up, Conflagner? How you doing? Is Lincoln borrowing a deck, or will he be seeing him? So, yeah, he's actually... It is no longer Modern season, so he is on Gift Storm. Good old Gifts Ungiven, of course, the card that... is the card that... Here's a Guide to Souls from Tony. And... Gonna take a 1 mana away to get rid of that Baral. So that'll definitely stifle the offense. And here is a VV, brand new card from Final Fantasy, making its way into the battlefield. And there we go. There is another. Another one. Branching into Pokemon for off-season, personally. Gonna have to play a rotating format. I'll play a working one. Yikes. I mean, that's fair. That is completely fair. And Pokemon's a fun game. Not quite as complex as Magic, but of course, what is, really? There's a Solitude. Pitching the dog. Target Vivi, yep. Vivi's gone. 2 triggers. Upsy daisies. 1 and a trigger. Put the counters there. Get you down to 17. Back to Lincoln. Yeah, Lincoln's got to get something started here. Not under the gun too much, but it could get out of hand quickly if he's not too careful. Thinking about it. Just a pass of the turn, so this smells like a big old Gifts Ungiven, if I've ever seen one. And depending on what's in Lincoln's hand, he might be able to steal one. But Tony's got that Consign to Memory, so that's probably not going to end well. Gifts Ungiven. Tony taking a back. Like, I haven't seen that card since 2018. It's going to be the basic gifts pile. Ritual, Morphos, and a Past in Flames. And yes, this is basically the Past in Flames you use whenever you've got a Baral or a mana reducer in your hand. Your whole basic art deck for Pokemon costs $35. Yeah, the game is incredibly cheap to play, despite what scalping has done to the sealed market and to the, you know, special illustration rare market. If you're just going for the base versions of Pokemon cards, it is dirt cheap to play. Especially compared to something like Modern. There's a Ral. Ral is good. Ooh. I do have a Solitude in hand for Tony, so he's contemplating just firing it off. Now, if he does do this at instant speed, because it's an instep, Lincoln can't cast Grape Shot. Grape Shot is a sorcery. So. Oh, he consigns his own trigger. Am I tripping, or is consign? I thought consign could counter target triggered ability or. Yeah, so consign can counter Grape Shot or the Storm Trigger. Wait. Okay. Grape Shot is a sorcery. Hey, Lincoln. I am always looking for evidence. Yeah. All right. And on game one. All righty. Yeah. So Lincoln just said, "Thank goodness he plays Storm." Yeah, I've known to play Storm a time or two, and yeah, unfortunately, that is kind of the crux of this deck in terms of being able to go off on. I mean, you'd be able to go off on your opponent's turn. It'd be disgusting. But Lincoln is new to this deck, folks. So Lincoln says, "Alex plays Storm, huh?" Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Lincoln. That was brutal. But silver lining here. Still have one in hand. Can potentially go off here still, depending on how many rituals we have. We're going to start with Ral. Unfortunately, at this point, we need to block. So, yeah, this is going to be an interesting... This is definitely not, like, gifts I win territory, but we are going to try, says Lincoln. So, Storm count 1. None in pool currently. And I will give it the old college try to commentate this. Here's a Manamorphose. So he will net 1. They'll go up a Storm. Roll for Ral. I guess odds are safe for Ral. 1 red, 1 blue. What did we hit? Was that a... Consider? Yep. Trigger. So that's 3 Storm. Odd takes a damage. Okay, so odds are... Okay. Bin, consider, and draw. Don't know what we drew. Couldn't quite see it. Oh, that's good. That's good. Desperate Ritual's good here. Odd, take a damage at 5. Oh. He might have it. Here's a Past in Flames. Oh my gosh, down to 4. This Ral might kill him. We've cast 3 instants and sorceries so far this turn. Here's Ritual. Trigger the Ral. Don't kill me. Oh my gosh, Lincoln might die to the Ral. We've got a Manamorphose. Again, this is going to net 1 mana. I think he's got it. I think he's got it. Now, obviously, I don't know if Tony has a counterspell or anything like that, but we're getting closer, folks. We're getting closer. We've got another rich. Oh, he's got it. As long as this Ral doesn't kill him, he's got it. Okay, we are flipping now, and Lincoln is all too excited to flip Ral. Ral the Monsoon Mage. Yep. So there is Leyline Prodigy. It's got 6 mana, 4 red, 2 blue. Trying to figure out if he can do this. If he's got another ritual in the bin, I think you cast that first. He's going to plus Ral. Okay, so once a reducer, I think either way he's fine. I mean, ultimating there, obviously. Here's gifts. 1 blue. Down to 4. Yeah, he's got it. This is elementary at this point, I believe, because now that he has the reducer in the Leyline Prodigy, he could get a normal gifts package here. If he has, there's a wish. Okay. There's your piles. So ritual, Manamorphose, wish with the. So no matter what Tony gives him here, he's going to be able to get enough mana. I was thinking about, the reason I hesitated there was because I was reading Rouse Plus. It does say until your next turn, instant sorcery spells you cast cost 1 less, not from like cast from your hand or anything like that. So I am very confident that this is just a W for Lincoln here, unless Tony has like a consigned to memory. Yeah, it's just, this is what it is. I mean, now we can potentially cast the Past in Flames. But we can wish for a grape shot in the bin. Tony does have 27 life, though. It is something to keep in mind. I think you Gifts Ungiven again, maybe? 13 copies of Grape Shot to the Dome. Okay, this does it as well, right? Because we do 13, and then we flashback Past in Flames. That's 14, and then 15 copies of Grape Shot to your brain. Yeah, so Lincoln, I mean, this Ral almost killed him, but where there's a Ral, there's a way, I suppose. Yeah, scared him just a little bit from going, hey, I'm going to cast this instant speed, the best Grape Shot in the world, to now we're almost dying from Ral triggers. That was insanity, but yeah, Lincoln going to take it here game 1, and this is just the power of this deck. I mean, was keeping the Solitude around worth casting, or was worth getting rid of that consigned to memory? I'm not too sure. Obviously, it gave him a lot better clock. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Certainly, I've never played Tony's deck, and he knows it much better than I do, but these are the things I think about. He wouldn't have died. He would not have died there. Unless Lincoln would have had, like, double Spell Pierce. But yeah, that was interesting. But things gonna shape up. Hey, just so you know, if you're in the St. Louis area, we have a standard RCQ tomorrow at 10 a.m. We will be streaming it, so if you're watching on Twitch watch on Twitch tomorrow as well. But yeah, it should be fun. It's going to be standard. We start at 10 a.m. We'll have $1,000, some cash, some cold hard cash. So it's going to be a good time though. But yeah, make sure to hit up impactgamingcenter.gg, of course. And follow us on all of our social medias. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, all those places. But yeah, here we go. Hopefully we get set up with game 2 here. Let's do this one. Kick it to that one. But yeah, these guys getting set up to go to game 2. Hopefully, for Tony's sake, he can tie things up. But we will certainly see. Let's kick it back down to the battlefield. Yeah, so I heard something about Consign there. Consign's very good against Gift Storm. And Lincoln's got to be aware of it. It's pretty brutal. I'm not sure if Lincoln's playing Flusterstorm. Flusterstorm would be excellent as kind of like Consign. Consign backup, I guess. Consign prevention. Alrighty, here we go. Game 2. I assume Tony is going to be on the play. What's up, Twisted Meddler? How you doing? How much interaction does Giftstorm play normally? I mean, you play like the... oh my gosh, I always blank on the name. The 2-mana like bounce the thing. They got Echo. Yeah, we had Echo the other night for our Pokemon too. I'm not sure why. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure why they're... You're saying they... Like the players are echoing? Is that what you're saying there, Meddler? But yeah, I noticed that for our Pokemon stream the other night. I'll turn them down to try and mitigate that a little bit. Yeah, the players are echoing, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. Hopefully just turning them down helps. You're coming in clear, no issues. Slight echo. I don't like that. Ooh, deafening silence. That's rough. There's a consider for Lincoln. There's a row. What is that? I'm assuming it is a plains. Here's a stock up. Round. Right around. So stock up, a new addition to the deck. Oh my goodness, I don't know what card that is. Starfield Vocalist. Let's get that up. All right. There's Starfield Vocalist. If a permanent entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, it triggers twice. And that was warped. Trigger Surveil. The dancer, dude. I like it. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Sorry, guys. I'm doing some stuff on the back end here, trying to figure out why my bit rate is so low. All right. Missed game one. Lincoln did in a pretty epic way. Yeah, it was pretty cool. He almost killed himself. He almost went to like game I think he went down to 2 with RAL triggers. Yeah, yeah, from the ping. Yeah, flip RAL at 2. It was pretty cool. Another one that I don't know. Niambi? This is Teferi's wife. There is Niambi. When it enters the battlefield, you may return another target creature you control to its owner's hand. If you do, gain a life. Equal to the creature's converted mana cost. Discard a legendary card and draw 2 cards. Interesting. And Solitude came and took down Ral.
It's gonna say kind of like that it means 14. But we're all out storm is one. Not used to it. Yep. More house? Yep.
All right, so Baral, Desperate Ritual. Oh, buddy. Lincoln going to steal another one here? Not coming off Orzhov Blink, but Azorius is objectively the correct Blink choice. So good to see it shining. Well, we'll see how shiny it really is right here. Lincoln did win game 1, remember? Wow. Ritual, Manamorphose, Ritual. Those colors have a history of blinking, right? Oh, my goodness. Okay. Tony's tapped out. Does he have a Solitude or something to take care of this Baral? It's about time to do it, because if he doesn't, this is just game right here. Assuming Lincoln didn't accidentally sideboard something out that he shouldn't have. I just like the deck, seeing the deck function. I mean, that's fair. I like seeing Gift Storm function. And like winning is even cooler, I guess. I'm not rooting for anyone here, of course. I am.
I'm gonna separate the games here. These don't have flashback.
Impartial, but I do like Gift Storm. I like both of these players, though. Both fine gentlemen. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so Lincoln's just kind of going off here, as you can see. Hello. What's up, River? How you doing tonight? Thanks for joining us. We got Lincoln kind of storming off here. Not kind of, he is storming off. Right before our eyes. And I do think if Tony doesn't have some way to stop this pretty soon, this game and match is going to come to an end. I'm normally a Lincoln fan, but if it's Lincoln versus Blinken, it's a little hard for me to choose. I'm well. So here is another Gifts Ungiven. We're going Ritual, Wish, Manamorphose. That is a pretty good gifts pile. This one is, folks, this one is over. I'm just telling you that. Unless Tony has a trick up his sleeve, some kind of consigned memory wouldn't even do it at this point because he doesn't have any mana to use. There's another. Yeah, might as well. Tony's correct in giving him the mana because mana is not the choke point here. Lincoln's just got to build up his storm count. We're going to cast the other, well, same Past in Flames. Oh, this is game. Manamorphose, don't forget to draw your card. Yeah. No reason to separate, says Lincoln, and he is accurate. 3 ritual. Well, 2 rituals and a Morphos, so you're generating 2 apiece off the rituals and 1 in any colors that you should so choose. Niambi going back to hand into the Flood Maw. And Grape Shot you for exact season. That's going to do it. Tony going to extend his hand. And that will be that. Lincoln going from the brink of extinction. Gonna get the W here. Congratulations, Lincoln. First match of the night. Gonna take the W. You always like starting fresh with a W in the tournament. So yeah, Lincoln gonna be 1-0 with Gift Storm. Tony, we might see him later. Who knows? Maybe in round 3. But yeah, Lincoln gonna take the W. Thank you all so much for joining us. If you're watching live, don't go anywhere. Hit that follow button. Hit that follow button. Consider subscribing, getting us some of those Bezos bucks. And if you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell icon, and of course, check out some of our other videos. We will be right back with round number 2 and beyond. And as a reminder, if you are watching live, we do have a standard RCQ tomorrow. We would love for you to join us. That starts at 10 a.m. Central is when we'll kick that bad boy off. So come hang out with us. Come hang out with me. And Jake. I think Jake will be here. But yeah, thank you all so much. Hit up ImpactGamingCenter.gg for all of your Magic the Gathering and other tabletop and trading card game needs. We appreciate you. I'll catch y'all on the flippy flop. Adios, everyone. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Alex and Lincoln